Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the boys tennis program at Allen B. Shepard High School in Palos Heights. With me on my left, we've got the head coach, Pat O'Boy, and then some of the athletes. I'm going to let them introduce themselves in just a second. We are very much at the front end of your season, Coach.
Absolutely.
Right? It's just kicking off. I don't think you've had a match yet. But before we get the preview of the season, what do you teach here, and how long have you been the head coach?
All right. So yes, our season just started last Monday, the 2nd. This is my 10th year as the head coach of the boys tennis program. I coached under Dimitri Cooper for 12 years before that. And this is my 19th year as a teacher, my 22nd year overall in the district.
Congratulations. There's
Thank
some
you very
longevity built into that, eh?
Absolutely. But the longevity is really easy because I really enjoy what I do here. I'm constantly getting to work with a lot of really great kids.
Yeah.
And that's why you get into this profession, is hopefully you get to work with some good young people and help to kind of help them find themselves. So that's what we try to do here, and hopefully tennis gives them the opportunity, and all the other activities we have here at school. We're very fortunate. So I'm just as fortunate that I get to work with good young men like Alex and Ty and Evan.
Yeah, no, and that's absolutely. You probably couldn't do it. Like 22 years teaching, 10 years as a head coach. You get to work with good people. You can go. Yeah, for sure. How about? Can you guys give us your name and then whether you're singles or doubles?
Yeah. My name is Alex Kansas, and I play singles too.
My name is Ty Hoffman. I play singles.
My name is Evan, and I haven't really decided yet.
So we're going to find out as the season develops. Coach, can you explain what it means to be like singles or doubles, and then as Alex said, two?
All right, yeah, absolutely. So in tennis, you can play singles matches or doubles matches. So singles match is basically like what it sounds like. It's kind of one-on-one versus your opponent. All right, a doubles match is two-on-two versus your opponent. What Alex is talking about is last year he played in our second position, our second singles player, which is generally reserved for, arguably our second best player on the team. He's going to be competing for that spot or our first singles spot this season. So it's exciting to see how things are going to shake out as we move through the season.
So he's going to be facing some of the best competition from the other opponents, right? One-to-one matches, 2-to-2.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as a sophomore last year, Alex played in a lot of those matches, and some matches were very difficult for him because he was playing kids who are seniors who had been playing varsity for a couple of years. So hopefully this year, another year under his belt, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Hopefully he'll be dishing out some more punishment this year.
Yeah, ready to match up to those athletes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask all of you, and Coach, I'll let you speak to it first. So you've had some practice. In your first match is probably getting pretty close. How does it look for the Astros right now? How do you feel about the preseason training and then heading into the season? What does it look like?
I think we're going to be a really competitive team this year. Last year, as I mentioned a moment ago, Alex was a sophomore. We had some key players who were also sophomores. We had another key player who was a freshman. So all those young men have a year of experience under their belt at the varsity level. So I think we're going to be really competitive this year. I think we're going to be in some really good matches. So I just like to kind of see what happens here. So we've been working hard, so hopefully the hard work will pay off.
Yeah, and that is the key, right?
Absolutely.
Let the hard work pay off for it. Alex, do you want to speak to it first, like how you feel about how the preseason is going for you, and are there certain matches you look forward to, especially either because of the score of the opponent?
Yeah, of course. I feel like the preseason training is going pretty well. Like, we're just learning the fundamentals, like how to serve, forehand, backhand. Matches I'm looking forward to Marist and Stagg because they have like really good players, and it's good to play against people who are better than you. So like that helps you get better as well.
Right. You got to love the attitude. Play against the tougher competition,
Yeah.
right? It'll help you get better, and maybe you'll find out that you're right there with them or better than them even, right? That's the goal?
Dave, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm very fortunate, and the fact that I have kids who want to go out and compete and see where their level is at versus others, that's a true sign of a competitor, see where you stack up. So I'm really fortunate, like I said. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Really to have an athlete not like want to beat up on somebody. No, bring the tougher competition. That's a great attribute. Yeah. Ty, how about for you? How do you feel about how practice has been going for you? So are you looking forward to anybody this year?
Honestly, I feel like our season's getting pretty bright. Honestly, the competition I want is Maris and Eisenhower. And it's just like, honestly, I just want it. I just bring it.
It sounds like the same thing. Bring that tougher competition. So, Evan, I know this is your first year at it. How do you feel about your development as an athlete? Are there certain matches you look forward to?
I feel like my development is going well, and the preseason is going very well. And I'm really excited to play some matches at Stag and Marist. I think it's going to be really fun to play against people who are better than me.
And hopefully you'll show them that you're right there with them, right? That's the plan. Coach, so you heard, they mentioned Stag and Marist. They're looking for, in Eisenhower, looking for the tough competition. When you as a coach look at the season, are there certain, I know they're all important, but are there certain where you can see like, yeah, this is going to be a good marker for us, a good test for us, or it's key for, either development or conference?
I really look forward to the conference match at the end of the season. That conference match at the end of the season, one of the things I learned from some of the other coaches here, like the aforementioned Dimitri Cooper, something else I learned from Tony Ciccarello, who coached basketball, was this idea of being better at the end of the season than you are at the beginning of the season, and kind of working and developing and getting better. So our conference tournament is in mid-May, if I'm not mistaken. The end of the season, it gives us an opportunity to see where we stack up against our conference rivals. So those schools being Revis, Richards, Eisenhower, Argo, Oaklawn. We like to see where we're at versus them. So I think that gives us an opportunity to see whether we've had a successful season or not. And that conference tournament is kind of our jumping off point into the state series with sectionals and things of that nature. So I look forward to that because there's a lot of camaraderie with the other schools, and I know some of the coaches on a personal level, so it gives us a little good-natured ribbing that we can give to one another with whoever wins.
It's a good point, though, because for all the competitiveness in the sport or any sport, there is that brotherhood between coaches. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're all here to try to be as successful as possible and try to get the kids involved and stuff. So at the same time, we all want to win and beat each other and talk smack about it. So.
Yeah. No, it's part of what makes it fun. I'm going to turn away from tennis for just a second. I want to ask you guys, how about favorite subject in school?
I'd say science.
Science?
Honestly, math, honestly.
Math?
I like AP Human Geography.
AP, okay. And then how about, do you do any other club sports or activities?
Yes, I'm in marching band, swim, and mathletes.
Wow, very busy guy, Coach. It sounds like you're lucky to have him.
Very much so. Probably the most challenging thing we have is I have a lot of kids who are involved in a lot of stuff, a lot of kids with high GPAs, and we had a couple of kids they had to miss because there was ACT training. They had to miss a day of practice last week for ACT training, for skill building, for English or something like that. So good problem to have, I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely good. And you want them involved in stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ty, how about for you? You do any other club sports or activities?
I do wrestling, and then I do a little bit of gaming, so.
Good.
Similar to Alex, I'm in marching band, swimming, and I also do scholasticball.
Okay, great. It's great that you guys are able to be involved in all those other things. I know junior, freshman, but senior, do you think about what after high school looks like for you yet?
Yes, I'm thinking about four-year college, probably U of I, and I'll study neuroscience.
All right, good luck. What a great career path. Ty, how about for you?
I would have said the same thing with Alex, but I just do welding and then go to Marine, so.
Okay.
I'm aiming for a college in Illinois, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet.
I mean, all these are great paths, whether it's Moraine or four-year school or you whatever you're thinking. Having that idea, that plan, and obviously it can change. You're young, you got a whole lot of time in front of you, but good luck pursuing those paths. All great options, guys. All right, those are all the easy questions. Are you guys ready to get serious now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you a hypothetical. So at some point in your season, if you're there, you already have your answer, right? You're in a match right now, and you're playing match point. All right, your opponent has a weak backhand. You've figured that out, having seen him before during the match itself, maybe. So you're in a good position to return the serve. Do you return that serve neutral, keep it in play, or do you attack the backhand and push them, hopefully, to make a mistake? So, for example, you're going to play aggressive with your shot placement to win, backhand or rally volley with them.
I feel like last year I would have said I would have made a neutral shot just to make sure the ball stays in play. Yeah. But this year I would hit like an aggressive like forehand with a lot of topspin and try to get it near the sideline. And they return that backhand like weak, like they don't really put it in a good spot. And then I'll try to stay up near the net and try to hit that ball with like an overhead or a volley to be like the kill shot.
All right. I hear the aggression there, Coach. This is an aggressive move. How about for
He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Ty, how about you? What would you play?
Honestly, I think aggressive play style would be better because honestly, it's just that thing, you know. It's just that's always been my style, and I just love it, you know.
Good.
I agree with both of them. I would definitely play aggressive. I would get up in the net, and I would try to finish the rally quick.
All right, Coach, you got them. They want to go after it. Now, you as a coach, how would you coach them heading into that situation?
I mean, generally speaking, I would assess who's playing. So I guess if these three guys are out there playing, we're going for the aggressive one. No, I think they hit the nail on the head. This idea of like, let's try to get that point over with quickly. Let's try to win the point. So if you notice if you're out there playing and you notice something, I'm all about trying to attack that weakness and trying to exploit it for your own gain. That's something you're supposed to do in sports.
Right.
So if that's something that our players are out there doing and taking advantage of, I'm all for it. So
Good.
let's
All
go
right.
and get that win.
All right, you guys got it. There's your strategy if you're in that situation. And obviously, like you said, it does depend on the situation and the athlete. And you'll
Absolutely.
assess that for sure. Final question for all of you. What do you like best about being part of the tennis program at Shepard, whether as an athlete or as a coach?
I really like the community we've built here and just how it's a pretty small team, so everyone knows each other, and it's just a good, like, as I said, community we have, good relationships.
Yeah, that is such a key part. You're going to spend so much time practicing, competing together, traveling together. It sounds like you've built a healthy environment for them, Coach. Congratulations. Ty, how about for you? What do you like best?
Like Alex said, I think it's just the people and the coaches. They are really supportive of each other, and I just really appreciate them. You know, it's been a journey. You know, they really support you and they give everything to you. So
Yeah, you've hit on such a key part. It is a journey together, and to have that support with each other, your coaches and your teammates.
absolutely.
All right, Evan, how about for you?
The dynamic is just great. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's just so open to talk and help each other get better. It's really fun. I really like it.
It's that great combination between the support of your teammates, having fun, and being competitive at the same time. So for you, 20-plus years into it, 10 years as a head coach, you know, and you kind of answered it earlier, I think, but why do you like it so much? Why is it so good for you?
I always say that I'm a steward of the program here, and I'm just trying to steer this ship. And I learned that, like I said, from the aforementioned Dimitri Cooper. And Ty just said something really brilliant. He said it's a journey, and this road that we've taken. I've known Ty since he was a freshman. He's been on the tennis team. These two young men have been around. Evan is new. Alex has been around for a couple of years now. But just seeing these young men go from being the green little freshmen like Evan over there to, you know, practically grown-ups as seniors. There was a time that Ty was shorter than me, and now he's a couple inches taller than me. So just seeing that and having the relationships develop. I still have, we had two of our young men that we interviewed last year who came back last week and hit some tennis balls with us when they were on college spring break. So just having those relationships and seeing the kids grow up and then kind of seeing what they're up to after high school and college or whatever path they've chosen, it's really cool and neat. So just keeping up, building and maintaining those relationships are really, really what I cherish because it is a good time. And the kids are a lot of fun. Like, I don't know, they got a whole bunch of stuff that they do with their group messages and all sorts of stuff. So they're silly, man. They're silly, but a lot of fun.
And it's such a key part. And like you said, yes, it is a journey, and to get to watch them grow and develop, that's what makes it so special. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
and this is a perfect capture of it. You're a steward of a program for a while, somebody else someday, but, you know. Well, good luck with it. I want to wish you guys the best. It sounds like you've got a great culture going here. You guys have a great season, okay? Good luck
Thank you
this
very
year.
much. Appreciate it, Dave.
You bet, absolutely. I'm Dave Worsley. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the boys tennis program at Allenby Shepard High School. Thank you for watching.
Go Astros.